Ooh, my bad. Welcome back to Say No More. There it is. Welcome back to Say No More Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And today, we're going behind the man who got promoted to director of player personnel. We're talking about that man, Darius Darden-Box. So when you get in here, the channel memberships are available if you want to join the channel. Welcome to the latest chat on Colorado football, hands down. And salute. And I'm gonna take this moment to pat myself on the back because I have been influencing a lot of other channels. I'm gonna say that respectfully and humbly. So that's always a salute to myself for recognizing all the hard work that I do, and also recognizing I'm seeing some of my I don't know. I want to say some of my stories. It's always hold on. It's always cool when you see some of your work kind of showing up on other channels. You kind of see some of this kind of like the style on how you cover showing up on other channels. So that's always good. I think the whole community should support each other, but I'm also a little flattered because I can see the hard work I'm putting in is being noticed by other channels, and they're kind of going over some of the slideshow format and breaking down the go-go offense in depth and formations. And not saying I'm the first channel to ever do it, but I'm saying it's cool to see that some of the influence and the style and some of the stuff I'm doing is I'm seeing it around YouTube now. So that's love at the end of the day. That's love. So all right, here today we got to talk about the newest, well, promoted, right? So we're just gonna go over it pretty simple here. Darius Darden-Box, right, in his role at Colorado. So he is now the director of player personnel in 2026, formerly the director of recruiting from 2023 to 2025. Before Colorado, associate director of high school scouting at Vanderbilt. Also the player personnel analyst at Vanderbilt, and then he was a former wide receiver at Southeast Missouri State, right? On here. Appreciate everybody being in here too. Let me see. 2024, 2025, directed Colorado recruiting as the director of recruiting. So him and Corey Phillips, right? Corey Phillips is probably like the head of player development, right? Whoever Corey went, but he left and went to Memphis. And then late 2025 was promoted to director of player personnel. That's with the when Corey Phillips went over to Memphis. Appreciate everybody being here. So how do you guys feel? I just feel like it's important to highlight him because a lot of the incoming recruits, a lot of the players we've seen that came in 2026 was a mixture of Darius Arden, bruh's name, Coach Prime, Brendan Marion. So this group that we're about to see in 2026, it looks like he had the trust of Coach Prime, right? He got promoted. He didn't get demoted. He didn't leave. He got elevated. So he got continued trust and promoted to player personnel director, key strategist, recruiting for high school recruits and portal ads. So, him having that experience already at Vanderbilt at the high school level. So looks like he had a hand in a lot of the high school recruits we just signed. And he's going to be responsible for building our future. So we do understand the way the transfer portal is and how it's structured now. Not a lot of players stay as long as they used to, right? But looks like Darden-Box has some good credentials, right? Just got promoted to director of personnel. Before that, with Coach Prime in Colorado, he was the director of recruiting from 2024 to 2025. Coach Prime clearly trusts him, or to be elevated within a Coach Prime coaching staff or personnel staff, you got to be trusted, right? Absolutely. Key Colorado football strategist moving forward, right? So why his role matters in the future for Colorado. He was promoted to top personnel role by head coach Deion Sanders. That clearly shows trust, right? He is a recruiting strategist for high school recruits and the transfer portal. Now, 2025, last season, no good. Wasn't our best season of portal as far as scheme, production, fit. So looking forward to seeing that really elevated this year. Already looks better. Already looks, just based on the characters of the kids and how hard they're working and the team chemistry and the team bonding. There's more team first guys this year already just through workouts than it looked like there was last season. Now, I wasn't privy to be inside the building. I don't know everything, but from the eye test, from the eye looks, what it looks like right now, looks like they brought in a lot of leadership guys, a lot of captains, a lot of guys who are hungry, a lot of guys who don't want to have that losing. They come from winning programs as well. So all that is important. It builds critical talent pipeline in the Big 12 era. Pause. I'm definitely going to pause that. That was crazy. But what up, Too Much Drama? What's the word, brothers? Glad you in here. Lil Bucket, what's good? What's the word? Oh, you still the automatic mind? Oh, okay. So I just made you. All right. Well, it looks like it is what it is. Box is detailed. You can see it. Development is the most important thing to me. Right on, Too Much. Absolutely, bro. Appreciate everybody being in here. That's absolutely. You ain't lying on that. That's very important. So just want to take a look back, right, on last year's incoming transfers that we got, right? So if he was probably directly responsible for these guys that we got then, right? Can you guys see the screen? How that screen looks? Screen look good? Screen coming through? Let me know how that screen looks. So if we're going back to Darden-Box and what he was high school recruitment last year. So great job, Julian Lewis, 5-star quarterback. Chauncey Gooden coming in, interior offensive lineman. Julian Lewis was a 5-star, 94, 2.47 rating, number 5 quarterback in the entire country, number 1 in the state of Georgia. So definitely can see he has an eye for talent. Looking at Julian Lewis, really redshirted last year, looking like a developmental project for us. He got the keys this season. So now we get to see him as a full-time starter, right? Then you got Chauncey Gooden, interior offensive lineman out of Nashville, Tennessee. He grabbed him. He was a 4-star, number 380, number 29, interior offensive lineman, 90.96, 247 rating, number 12 overall, and number 3 in the state of Tennessee, right? So I'm looking at who he brought in from high school. Not bad. Carday Smith from Mobile, Alabama last season. He brought in rivals ranking 4-star ranking, number 14 offensive tackle, 90.25, number 24, number 18 in the state of Alabama. London Merritt, no longer with us. Wish we could have kept this brother. Had high hopes on him. Showed a lot of upside, right? Edge defensive lineman, 5-star, 92, 247 rating, number 17 edge rusher, number 32 in the state of Florida, right? We're going to go over to the offensive side of the ball. Well, I was juiced. I watched this. We also had, who was the kid who transferred to North Carolina last season? He was with us for a little bit, but he hit the portal on us in spring. So we got Cornell X Farrakhan last season, right? Was a 4-star, number 51 in the state of Texas, number 52 wide receiver, 88.9247. Of course, 5-star. And is that a 6-star? That's crazy. Ain't no 6 stars, bro. That's cap right there. I ain't gonna hold you. That's straight cap. But we got Quentin Gibson in the portal as well. But today streaming, also they just did a video on Preston Ashley, bro. So I ain't gonna hold you. I wanted to roll over to that video real quick and do a live reaction to who I think is gonna be the funniest football player on the Colorado Buffalo team this year. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna do a live reaction to Preston Ashley real quick. How the screen is looking. Appreciate everybody in here right now. Let me see how the screen is looking. We're going to do a live reaction to Preston Ashley real quick from the Colorado football page. Let's see what Preston Ashley was up there talking about.
They told me bust it. Perfect time, man. You garbage. You garbage. Stop playing on me. I'm gonna need some whiskey glasses. Are y'all excited? Hello, world. Welcome, guys. My name is Preston Ashley. We are on the way to my dorm to get.
All right, so if you're just getting in here, we were doing a slideshow on the Colorado football transfer portal, the incoming who we brought in 2025 versus 2026. But I just seen this Preston Ashley video had dropped, so I want to live react with y'all to that too, because I ain't gonna hold you. Preston Ashley be having me weak, bro, with that Gumby cut. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate everybody in here too. If you can hit the thumbs up, we'll appreciate that. We're going to do a live reaction. Somebody told me to let the video play a little longer and quit bumping my gum so much. So I'm going to let it play a little more. But I ain't going to hold you. I was kind of tight when Brett told me that, but it's good. It's all good.
Dorm tour. It's one of the best rooms on campus. So I just want to show y'all and I just come check it out. So my roommate is D. Rodney Colton Jr. He said, my name is Rodney Colton Jr. I told him, just be ready. I got you, twin. I got you, twin. I got you, twin. I called him 3 times, and when I call Rodney 3 times, that means he doesn't do what I asked him. Just a disclaimer.
Hey, so you can see the difference, bruh. Travis, I'm just saying, like, been following well off, reached to people, all of them for years, right? Not everybody lives on campus. Not everybody got that house outside of campus. Like, Trav never lived on campus. Shador, Shiloh, negative. Never lived on campus. But it's interesting to see that these kids coming out of high school, first-time freshmen, they're actually experiencing college, right? They're living in dorms. They have dorm mates. They have bunk mates. They're living in the dorms at Colorado. So, with this NIL era and then just coming from like the Travis Hunter area, Shador, Travis had a whole house, bro. You feel me? Like I seen last year, pretty sure Jordan Seaton had a house, you know what I'm saying? But it's also good to see the younger players actually living in a dorm and seeing what they go through too, because there is different levels on the team to that NIL money. Everybody can't afford an outside house. How many scholarships do we have left? Right now, we have about 76, 79 scholarship players on scholarship right now. We should have a good, 10 to 11 at least. Don't hold me to that off the rip, but I would say we should at least be able to get 80 something scholarship players. Facts. So if we got money and we got scholarships still lingering around, hopefully we got some late additions coming over. Sure. Let's get back to this reaction.
And beware of not my side of the room, because I'm Angel. Make sure my side's good, but his side might be look like a tornado came through there. So
right.
Welcome to my dorm at Baker Hall. Can't wait to show y'all how I'm living. So y'all come on, follow me.
Bro.
So this is Baker. This is like.
Go hold you, bro. Colorado looks exclusive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The weather and everything look cool over there. He probably got Baker building turned up right now. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It would be fun to have a dorm to share with Preston Ashley. Pause. Not like that. I'm just saying, like, it would be funny to see him around.
The little lounge. This is the other side where students will live at. Say what's up to the camera, my boy.
Right.
Well, y'all want to see your boy live at? It's right over this way.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh. Are y'all excited? Ooh. Yeah, this is my dorm, man. Y'all come check it out. Oh.
That's what I'm going to say, bro. That's crazy. Like, when I was watching Travis Hunter last year, or when he was at Colorado, he had a whole house, whole game set up, whole game room, and then now you get to see kids actually living in the dorms. Like, that's crazy. But that just goes to show you, like, it's different. Everybody got a different story at Colorado. You feel me? Appreciate everybody being in here, too. If you get the thumbs up, we doing a live reaction to Preston Ashley, bro. Hands down right now, the funniest player on Colorado for sure.
Oh, my boy, Rodney. Okay, I'm sorry. Rodney, I formally apologize. I thought you weren't going to come in, Coach. I'm so proud of you for making up your bed, bro. Right over here, we'll have the snacks in front of us. I ain't never had these before until I came up here. Hello. They smack, though. It's being dry out here, and I'm from the South. Used to humidity, so your boy had to get a case of water. Got my wardrobe right here.
They really living in the dorms, bro. Like, I thought I didn't realize the dorms were that small. Now, I'm not roasting or nothing, but I didn't realize the dorms was that small. I thought they was a little bit bigger. That looked kind of tiny, but it's the experience that matters, bro. And you want full scholarship. You got 3 meals a day. You got a room to stay. Plus, you on the football field all day. That's just where you go, lay your head. Or if you like that, you feel me? You get some action. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see what you're talking about.
Shoes, I really didn't need that much. Big Shaq fan, so got his jersey. Refrigerator, we definitely use that. This is the best rug in America. Right. I would tell y'all where I got it from, but I'm a gatekeeper, so y'all go look it up on Amazon, Safari, whatever you want to do. I know you never seen somebody with this wide of a TV in college. I know. Pretty cool, huh? Got this remote?
Bro, his room looked like a regular college room, but salute, bro. It's not about the room. It's about what you make of the room, bro. That's probably a palace. He probably looking at that like a palace right now, bro. So salute to Preston.
When I watch film, so when I connect to my TV, because you got to be locked in on and off the field because it goes both ways. My bag for school and football. Right. We didn't have a name tag, so I kind of did a Presto Money thing and put my own name tag on it. That's really the room. I mean, I appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate y'all stopping by, seeing what your boy live like, and we out. Ooh.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've been to dorms before that are way bigger than Colorado's. Like, I've been to those dorms that have, like, the living room, like the seating living room, like the lounge area, and then it splits off into, like, somebody's room. So yeah, those are that's probably one of the smaller dorms I didn't seen before in my life. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it moving here. We're doing a live reaction to Looks Like Colorado Football's page on Preston Ashley, bro. Probably one of the funniest players on the team so far.
Oh, come on, stop playing on me. You got it. You got to start on. You got to All right, let's go, Mills.
Yeah, you can tell, bro, from the South, too, bro. He funny, bro. Preston Ashley got a lot of energy, bro. How y'all doing today, though, chat? What's the word, bro? What's going on? Any breaking news? Hey, if there's any breaking news, drop it in the chat so we can go over it. You already know. Let me know if there's anything going on in the chat. Lil Bucket, you on that, right? You still in here, Lil Bucket? Let me know something. Yo, what's good?
Somebody else game, bro. I said I do it right. Say I won't. Say I won't. Go ahead, bro. Go. Where you crazy, bro? You garbage. You garbage. Oh my God. I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, rolling the gutter ball is crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was wicked. I would have been hot.
At least you got one, bro.
Bro,
you want some smoke? Who did? I bet. Oh shit. I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling. I'm playing around.
Yeah, shout out to Colorado Football page too. Go like, comment, and subscribe to them. Go check them out. But now, what do y'all think about Preston Ashley, bro? Do y'all think Preston Ashley actually sees the field this year as a true freshman? I talked about that earlier. Like, I'm wondering which one of these freshmen are going to be the one to actually see the field. With Preston Ashley, his tape looked good coming out of high school. I'm looking forward to seeing him getting bigger, faster, stronger, and if he's going to be able to keep up with a lot of the faster wide receivers we have on the team, like Quentin Gibson, Cam Perry, and them. A little bit older than him, especially being a freshman, you really got to be locked in. I remember first watching Travis Hunter come over to Jackson State. The difference was Travis was locking up everybody on Jackson State, bro, as a freshman. So that's the type of mentality you got to have as a freshman going up against a lot of upperclassmen. Carson Crawford probably has a realistic chance of cracking the linebacker rotation if we do see any injuries on the field. But for Preston Ashley, it's going to be about his work ethic, how much film he's studying, and how good he does in one-on-ones. Line it up against some of them top receivers, Scudero, Perry, Gibson, and not getting the belt. That's what it's really going to be about. It's really going to be about, for a freshman, how much his body can develop, how faster he can get, how much stronger he can get. And probably we're going to see him on special teams too. You know, that's a good way to make your way onto the field, because we definitely going to need some special team players. But just watching Preston Ashley's film, he looks like he can cover. He could surprise us though too. He looks very confident. So I'm looking forward to see what Preston Ashley does on the field too. Let's get back. Let's finish reacting to this video.
Bad. I can't do it.
That was crazy. Ain't no way, bro. He broke on pull and didn't even hit didn't even hit no ball. That's like airballing a free throw, bro, in real life.
Bad. I can't do it.
Ain't no way.
Bro, I'm hooping. I'm hooping. Bro, no, you haven't, bro. He lying, bro.
Crazy.
What you do, bro? He got the stick.
Oh, yeah. I can't play that music in the background. We gonna get they gonna take the whole music. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, not touching a ball on the pool table is wicked. Nah, that's crazy, Willie G. That's insane. That was nasty work right there. I ain't gonna hold you. Coach Prime, we're gonna do well off media right after this too. We're gonna jump straight into well off because I didn't get to cover that. I didn't even know I missed it. I just went to reach the people. I didn't even realize they put out something yesterday. So right after that, we're gonna live react to the well off media video from yesterday because
21-0.
They dropped one.
On got tough game. He do a tough game. It don't matter what you run. It don't matter. Bang. It don't matter. Tell your DB get in the weight room. Your boy, come on now. Keep quiet.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Preston Ashley look like somebody you would kick it with all day, bro. He'll have you weak. I ain't gonna hold you.
The church mouse. Hey, bro, he got the controller sweating. We like that right there.
Kansas.
The user. The user. Stop it. Stop it.
Is that 2024, bro? Was that Shador? Are they playing with a 2024? No, that must be college football 2025. Because I just seen 2 at quarterback. That was crazy.
Merchant. Hey, after 21, I'm done. I don't like whipping on little kids, bro.
You want to know why these kids are so good at games?
Right.
I don't want to play the game.
Because it's all they do.
He said, I don't even play the game. Appreciate y'all being in here too, bro. We're going to go over the well-off media video right after.
Read that gap. What you... Excuse me. I'm my mama.
Hey, you know who he looked like, bro? You know who he remind me of, bro? That streamer named Rakai. He talk like him. He lightweight look like him, bro. Drop 100 in the chat if you think he lightweight look like Rakai. And he act like him a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what he remind me of a little bit.
Hey. Yo, ho. You know what I'm finna do, though? Don't come out in guts.
That's crazy.
Merchant!
What is that?
I feel like LeBron. Throw me the alley-oop.
I ain't gonna hold you. If he's getting belt during the season, I'm gonna be weak, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. We gonna get over to this well-off media real quick, though. This well-off media video. Get out of here. Nah, he remind me of Rakai, bro. That's what he remind me of. He kind of look like him too. Ain't even gonna hold you there. What's good with everybody today, though? What's the word, Ski? See what's going on here. Yeah, I missed this video yesterday. I seen it was out like after my notification bell came out and everything. I was like, oh, bro, they dropped over here. I gotta go check it out. But yeah, back to here. We were just going over like what the 2025 class looked like compared to the 2026 class, because I was going over Darden-Box, the new head of strength and conditioning. So I was just going over who we got in the portal last season, kind of giving them their grades. You know what I do? We can get back into this too. So it was Christian Hudson, Montrez Walker, Kyle Comerton. I was just really comparing who the 2025 transfer portal compared to the 2026, like the ratings, the stars. So that can give me a kind of level of what the season's going to look like. But again, it's all up to the players. Like these ratings and these stars don't really mean nothing, bro, once it's time to become a part of the depth chart. Quentin Gibson can be a 5-star coming out of high school, but bro, he got the ball to touch the field. Quanell, special team. So yeah, this could give us a good gauge about high school players. Like if Quanell wasn't a 6-star, I don't know why I put that. That was tough. He was like a 4-star, yeah. But this could just give you a gauge of like, this doesn't mean that's what you're gonna be, you feel me, in college. So it's just just trying to catch up on what these stars mean and everything when it comes to actually being on the football field. So we're gonna go over the well-off media real quick. And we're gonna live react here. See here. Shout out to well-off media, bro. Shout out to Buck. Shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. Go support that brother's channel when you get an opportunity for him. Salute to them. We're gonna live react right now. Let's see what they got cooking over there. 18. Yes, sir. Get it in.
1, 3.
Okay.
4, 5, 11.
You can see so much of the size difference too. Pause. Versus Brennan Marion, probably like 6'1", and I think Coach Phillips might have been like 5'9", maybe 5'8", but both made it. I think Coach Phillips is like a 9th round pick or like a 10th round draft pick in like the 80s, and then Brennan Marion actually signed as an undrafted free agent. But great to see the offensive coordinator in the room, the position coaches in the room. Everybody's locked in, bro. Monitoring these guys. Coach Swayze, we already know he's locked in. It don't look like Swayze's left. It don't look like Swayze's left the locker room since this started. But go like, comment, and subscribe to Well Off Media. Go support what they got going on. We're going to do a live reaction here. Let's keep it moving. Yeah. That's you. That's Q. That's Quinn. Yeah, Q. Yeah, definitely. When you're that size, even as a slot receiver, it's important that you put on some weight. To be, especially if you're gonna be starting kick return or punt return. You've seen a couple of times, bro. They got Q by the neck last season, almost a horse collar. You've seen him bending and twisting all type of ways. So if you're gonna be the starting kick return this year, and you're going for that starting slot receiver where you're gonna have to block in this go-go offense, getting your weight up is gonna be important. It's gonna be really important that you're able to hold those blocks so that the running back can bounce outside or inside, but you got to be able to take on some of them linebackers and them safeties. Perfect example, you want to be a starting slot wide receiver, you got Fontenette on the other side coming downhill. Gibson got to be able to pick up Fontenette, pick up a Boo Carter block, and turn them so the running back can break up in the go-go offense. So, yeah, you got to get that weight up for sure. Got to get that weight up.
Coach, tell them a little bit about yourself.
About me?
Yeah. You don't know.
Look like Coach Prime Deion. I'm gonna skip that a little bit. We all know he's probably just chopping it up with Brett for a little bit. That's crazy. That's the whole video. I ain't gonna hold you. Get this shit out
here. Coach O.
Skip for a little bit.
Tonight.
Hold on. Hey, who y'all got? Y'all watching the fight? We gonna go live the fight. What's up? Who y'all got? Teofimo Lopez or Shakur Stevenson tonight? What y'all think? Is he gonna be a knockout? He gonna win by decision? What y'all think? And we gonna go live tonight. We gonna do the main event though. I ain't watching all the preliminaries. I'll watch some of them, but I want to watch the main event. Who y'all got tonight? Teofimo Lopez or Shakur Stevenson? Shakur better not get in that ring, and, bro. He better be boxing tonight, bro. I don't want to see no dancing at all. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, we're going to get back to this well-off meeting. It looks like they jumping on the splash. Defense is getting full. Let's see.
Oh, the objective.
Look at that big boy from Baylor. Oh. Hey. That's Talib. Yamil Talib is moving. But, yeah, Yamil Talib is more like an Arden Walker, more like a Keaton Wade. He's not really a BJ Green stocky defensive end. Yamil Talib is more finesse. He can really drop out into coverage, had a couple of interceptions his career. And then you can see some of our big boys in the middle. Looks like a big guy coming over from Baylor. Some of the other guys are Santana Hopper and them. But, yeah, the sled work really helps when you drive it and press it in the run block game. You got to be able to move them other 300, 285-pound defensive linemen and them offensive linemen pushing back. Get it in. Who that in the front? Oh, okay. Perfect. Who's that? Anybody know who that is right there? Right off the head, right off the bat. I can't really tell who that is on faces alone. Like, I haven't really got acclimated to everybody's faces or whatever, but the defense has a lot to prove this year because last season, giving up over 400 yards, 200 yards a game passing, 200 yards rushing, but the defense, it was the fourth quarter, bro. The fourth quarter, we gave up one of the highest yards per game, not only in the Big 12, in the nation. Once the fourth quarter came, the yards per carry went up to almost 7 yards a carry, well over 5 yards a carry in the fourth quarter. So it's very important that that they get their power up, their strength, their conditioning, because that fourth quarter we were just getting brutalized, bro. Their offensive line was able to do whatever they want to do with us last season. So for the defense, getting stronger and being able to sustain in that fourth quarter is what this work is about. Because, bro, not just on film, but if you go back and watch, if you look on paper, bro, Colorado gave up the most yards per carry in the second half, third and fourth quarter. It's like they went in the locker room. Coach Prime said, "Come on, dog. Remember your why? You remember why you guys signed for mama and them, for grandma and them? Some of y'all got kids for your daughter and your son and them, and they came out and still got belt in the second half. So something got to change. So I'm glad to see they working right now because the third quarter and the fourth quarter last season when we really lost games, we lost leads too. Not only did we lose games, we lost leads. You would see us going into the fourth quarter winning and then lose the third and the fourth. Teams were walking us down in the third and fourth quarter last season. A lot of the games when we didn't get belt, we had leads and lost it. The fourth quarter, we just completely come apart, undisciplined, no scraping field from the linebackers. Defensive line wasn't getting no push on the offense. So, yeah, bro, strength and conditioning is important this season. We got to be able to sustain the fourth quarter and be bringing belt because we got punishment in the third and fourth quarter last season, bro. Wasn't even cool. Give Bucky a thumbs up real quick. Yeah, I give you a thumbs up, bro. All right, who is that? That's Kamara right there.
I'm getting a cut.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. You got ducked. That's a cool place to stop that right there. But let me rewind it real quick. Let me see here. Not gonna hold you. Seeing Caden Salter's brother still there, I'm not gonna hold you. That was surprising to see that he's still there. I really would have thought he would have hit the transfer portal. But salute to him, bro, and trusting in his ability and being, once somebody hits the portal a few times, bro, sometimes they just want to find a home. They get comfortable. They're thinking about outside of football now. And listen, this is not to, tell nobody they can't make it to the NFL or make it to their dreams or whatever. But at a certain point, you are who you are. No matter where you go, it's kind of be who you are. Like, if you keep going, you keep hitting the portal, and then you go somewhere, and then you're not starting. Then you hit the portal again, you go somewhere, you're not starting. At some point, that's why I like Coach Prime, because he keeps it real with people. What up, keeping it 100? Appreciate it. Hot take. I think we should also get a sports psychologist to help them get mentally tough and focused. I've seen it work in baseball. Nah, for sure, keeping things 100. That's a fact. So for Caden Salter in particularly, appreciate the super chat too, brother. I appreciate that. But for Caden Salter in particularly, if this is your third stop, bro, and you see you got somebody like Coach Prime, what did he do for Martavius French last season? Brought in the firefighter department, setting him up for after football. The 1% of the 1% make it to the league. Think Travis Hunter, standard, right? Think what Shador did, standard. A lot of these guys, it's better to just stick around. If you got to be on special teams, be on special teams. Compete. Nobody's telling you not to compete for a starting job, but don't keep transferring schools because at a certain time, those you might have just spent a semester or a full year at Colorado. You transfer to another school, those credits don't transfer over. So now, not only do you have an opportunity to not go start, you transfer for football, right? And then you transfer to another school, and then you one less year away from graduating, and you still ain't even gonna start. Not saying that Salter's dying using him, but I'm saying might as well just stay somewhere where they want you and they're gonna tell you the truth. Like, hey, you can compete for a starting spot. I really expected Salter to hit the portal, but that just goes to show you some of these guys were asked to leave, but some of these guys who stayed, facts, learn the game of connections and networking. Absolutely. Some of these guys, bro, you got Coach Prime Deion Sanders. All he got to do is get on the phone. What you want to do? Oh, I'm trying to be in the police department. I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. Coach Prime, call up to the police department. You got a great referral system there. So, yeah, it's not everybody making it to the league. It's the hard truth. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people in college football. In seniors, there's seniors, juniors who are eligible. What they pick? 400 something players a draft, maybe. There's 32 teams, 31 teams. You get 7 rounds, and then the rest get picked up on undrafted. So, yeah, it's time to start thinking about your future. I would like to see Salter get some snaps. Right on, great one. Yeah, me too. Physical wise, he looks like he looked like he could be okay. It's just I feel like his issue last season was being able to read pre-read snaps and being able to actually scrape and feel a little better on some of them pulling guards and some of them pulling tackles. So that's what I would say for him. I would like to see him get better at there. So let me get back over to shouldn't be seeing that. What I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah. Can y'all see this? Nope. That's tough. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Hold on. That is perfect. I think ugly boy. Oh. I'll get back over here. All right, so yeah, what this whole video was about today anyways was I was really looking last night at who Darius Darden-Box was, yeah, maybe the new linebacker coach can develop him better. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. They made a lot of changes this season. They made a lot of necessary changes this season as well. So Darius Darden-Box, I looked at the whole dynamic in the switch over from that was the main focal point, bro. And it might not have got to us because we ain't on the inside like that, and that's cool. But the way that money was spent last season, bro, and what we got back was crazy work. So Phillips leaving was probably necessary. Darius Darden-Box gets his promotion. He gets promoted to where he is now. But this is an important. The transfer portal, bro, is so important, bro. And that also takes me back to when I'm seeing so he's the director. He directed Colorado recruiting as director of recruiting last season, promoted to director of player personnel late 2025. So that's where he is now. He really had his hand in the high school recruiting last year, but this year or starting this year, he's going to be more so on the whole college transfer, JUCO, all that. Keith, what's good? Your style is refreshing, bro. You add new energy to this Buff podcast and the kid. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. This is why I'm a real Colorado football fan. I like to look at the different angles too. I like to, cover, try to understand our personnel. And I want to do the tight ends coach next. Pause. That was crazy. I want to cover the tight ends coach next. And see, because I heard he has a great background and where he came from in high school and everything. But just understanding who Darden-Box is going to help us understand more of what we can look forward to in 2026. And the key thing here is he got Coach Prime's trust. Obviously, once you get a promotion to player personnel director, he believes in his vision. He understands I'm trusting the players you're bringing in. And right now it's looking like it's worked out so far. It's looking like it's worked out good. Because that's what we need. And then you pair that with Brennan Marion coming in this season as well. So then I want to go back and look at the guys that he actually brought in. Where that at? My bad. Who you with? Oh, there it is. My bad. Boom, boom, boom. Give me a second real quick. About to send this over. All right. Yeah, so he focused on high school recruits at first, but this is who we're moving forward with into 2026. So there's no more Corey Phillips, but when you bring in Brennan Marion, that's also, you're also looking at somebody who can run. He's his own recruiter, and you can tell. Somebody was talking to me in my comments yesterday. He was telling me earlier today, right? It was crazy on my comments. I did. Let me see if I can go to that comment real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but this is a good point. I'm gonna go to I want y'all to see some of my comments, bro. This is a good chance for y'all to see what be happening right when I say certain stuff, right? So let's see here. Let's play what video I'm gonna play. Let me see. Hold on, let me go back real quick. I want y'all. No. I'm gonna go here, right? My bad. Hold on, let me go real quick. I went too far. Let me see. I'm gonna share this screen with you. Right here. This is the one.
Right. That summer, actually, we didn't have anywhere to stay, so we stayed the locker room and
did he take the comment off? Where does comment go? Hold on. My bad, bro. Oh, that's not. Where does comment go? Hold on real quick. Oh, I can't even look at his comment. I'm trying to look at the comments that oh, there it goes. There it is. There we go. This is the comment right here. Right? So boom. I talked about, can y'all see the screen right here? All right, boom. You can see the screen. So right here, right? I said Colorado offensive coordinator Brennan Marion used to sleep in the press box. If you missed my last live on Brennan Marion, go back and check it out because his story explains everything about why this offense is different, why I believe we're putting belt in 2026. Brennan Marion left Pennsylvania, blah, blah, blah. I talked about his story. This guy, I've never, no disrespect to him, but I'm going to use him as an example. He said, I kind of feel sorry for this guy, Brennan Marion. He's in a lose-lose situation. If they have a losing season, y'all will bash him just to protect Deion. If they have a winning season, y'all will give Deion all the credit. I mean, he's already bought in good guys, and y'all are saying Coach Prime lands such and such player. Those are Marion's guys. Bruh, Come on now, bro. What have I always talked about on my channel, bro? What, like, that's all I'm saying. I was like, bro, you must be new to, and then so my reply was, bro, like, what's good? You must be new to my channel, brother, because I don't know who y'all is, bro. Like, I speak for myself. Everybody has their own opinion. Check out some of my videos and then let me know who you still think if I'm y'all, because bro, look at my video titles, bro. Like, what is you talking about? My video titles clearly say Brandon Marion and Coach Prime are flipping Colorado. Brandon Marion and Coach Prime are flipping the running back room. Brandon Marion is Coach Prime's recruiter. Prime and Marion's portal. What is you talking about? Only Coach Prime, bro. I'm not one of them. That ain't this channel, bro. That is not this channel. I don't know. Nah, that ain't it at all. So, I just wanted to show that. And then I also wanted to look at, bro, some of my comments be crazy, bro. Like, watch this. Hold on, I probably got to go a little bit further back, though, to really see, like, oh, yeah. This one got 48 comments, right? Let me see. If you're in some of these comments, sorry, I ain't trying to be messy. I'm just trying to go back to when I heard people was talking to me crazy, bruh. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Grinder. No, that wasn't the video. My bad. I gotta go back. Hold on. I just want to show y'all some of the comments how I be, bro. I be a little wicked sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see real quick. Oh, this is a show. Oh, since we here too, bro. I started less than a year ago, bro. Almost 4 million views, bro. So if any one of y'all looking to start your channel, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. Y'all see that right there, right? I started this channel January 6, 2025. I posted over 777 videos. I got almost 4 million views, bro. Like, so if you guys are thinking about doing YouTube, bro, tap in with me. I can show you exactly. I'm not going to say I know everything, but I know you just got to be consistent. You got to love what you're talking about. And you got to not worry about what other people are going to say, because you're going to have your own opinion. Everybody's going to have their own opinion regardless. And you don't got to agree with everybody. You don't got to get along. You don't got to go along to get along, bro. People are naturally going to find you because of who you are, and y'all can relate. We're going to agree on some things, and we're not going to agree on some things. But what I ain't going to do is sit around here and just agree with everything people say, because that ain't realistic. You feel me? Like, even on this, bro, like, even with the Jordan Seaton situation, like, I literally called. No, that's the lie. My bad. My fault. Like, even with the Jordan Seaton situation, bro, I was like, bro, he might be leaving. I was like, that was before the portal even opened up. And I was, hold on, bro, I'm trying to find when I did this short, and they were just like, so Seaton ain't going on. And then here's crazy too. Let me see. If y'all, this is crazy. Like, this is what it really takes to be successful. 4 million views. Yeah, brother. Look, bro, I'm talking about 399K on LeJontay Wester. Crazy. Shiloh went for 244K. 152, 126. So if you guys are thinking about doing your channel, LeJontay Wester was my favorite wide receiver. Shiloh was my favorite safety. You just gotta, don't be afraid to talk about the people that you like. A lot of people be hating on Shiloh, you feel me, be talking crazy, but that's one of my favorite players. He was one of my favorite safeties. He's just being straight built. You feel me? So this is showing you some of my my live numbers. I mean, some of my shorts numbers right here. You feel me? So if you're thinking about doing the channel, bro, don't let nobody stop you. Just do it. Don't worry about what people's going to say. People are going to have an opinion, rightfully so, but you can't take it personal, because a lot of the stuff people be saying do be true too. You feel me? And then you got to look where you start. Like, look where I started. Like, 52 views, 24 views. You feel me? Like, you got to start somewhere before you get somewhere, right? So you're going to have when you start your channel, it's going to be times where it's, you feel me, it's slow. You might not, you're going to be like, dang, bro, Seaton got too much hate. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So when you start your channel, there's going to be, so this was the Shrine Bowl. So this is what I'm talking about. We ain't got nobody in the Shrine Bowl this year. I was covering the Shrine Bowl last year, bro. Like, for real. Like, this when Quentin Gibson first committed.
Welcome back to Say No More Media, and today
I sounded crazy.
We're talking about 4-star Max Preps National Player of the Year.
So you see how you get better too, right? The more you do this, the more you'll understand the more you'll get YouTube. So if you guys just trying to start your channel, let me know. If I can help you out, just send me an email, bro, on my business email on the page. And or if you're really trying to, I'll give you my number. You could text me and I'll walk you through it. So like, started off covering the Shrine Bowl last season.
Shrine Bowl. That's LeJontay Wester right there. As you can see, that was pass interference. And as you can see, he stems him outside, right back inside. He held him right here, and the quarterback puts it on the ground. That's not LeJontay's fault. Now, as you can see, Jimmy Horn Jr. right here is operating out of the slot. He's getting press coverage right here. He beats the jam. He fakes the outside route, dips inside for the in route.
I ain't gonna
back of the end zone. That's a touchdown.
He cooked, bro. So that just goes to show you how seasons change too, bro. Like, last season, I was covering the Shrine Bowl. This season, there ain't one Colorado football player at a bowl, nothing. No Senior Bowl, Shrine Bowl, Hula Bowl. So you got to stick with your team through the good times and the bad times too. Because as a content creator, this is good content if you're covering content. But what do you do? I ain't mad. It's just the season that we had. You feel me? Like, nobody made it to the Shrine Bowl. Last year, we had Shiloh in the Shrine Bowl, Jimmy in the Shrine Bowl, LeJontay in the Shrine Bowl, Will Shepherd. I messed with Jackson Dart and Cam Ward, but Shiloh was doing his thing at the Shrine Bowl. Jimmy Horn Jr. This one, Jimmy Horn Jr. really got put on notice, bro. And LeJontay Wester wasn't even invited to the NFL Combine until he went crazy at the Shrine Bowl. So, yeah, I broke that news, too. I was like, because it was crazy. He went for 900 yards, make second team all Big 12, but he still wasn't invited to the NFL Combine. I was like, how he ain't invited to the Combine? It was blasphemous to me. But then he went out there and went crazy. Coach Prime was in the building. He went crazy at last year's Shrine Bowl and got invited.
Breaking news, Colorado Buffaloes LeJontay Wester has officially been invited to the 2025 NFL Combine, answering the questions, why wasn't he invited to the Combine in the first place? But that doesn't matter. We called it. We said he was going to get this opportunity at the East-West Shrine Bowl to go out there and dominate and impress in front of NFL scouts. And just like that, in front of Coach Prime, he has officially received his Combine invite. Man, this is breaking news, especially for Colorado Buffalo fans like myself, who has been following this young man's journey. It was crazy seeing him transfer over to Colorado from FAU after seeing what he was able to do, going over 100 catches and leading the nation in receptions his junior year. Seeing him coming over in that.
So you can kind of see how the production is, right? You can kind of see my production was low. I was doing everything on my phone then, bro. Like, literally, it was the grind, though, bro. It was the grind. No, you gotta grind, bro. If you want this, you just gotta grind. That's all it is, bro. Just grind and be consistent. You feel me? Like, Shiloh was, and then you kind of see who has, people have their favorites.
Welcome back to Say No More Media. In today's video, we are covering the Colorado Buffaloes are out there shining in the East-West Shrine Bowl. As you know, the East-West Shrine Bowl is a college football.
So, yeah, so this is just walking through the whole Colorado timeline. I'm glad we're here, right? We can go and look over the whole Colorado timeline last season, like how it went. So it started with the Shrine Bowl, right? And then we started getting commits like Gibson. This is me talking about Colton Hood right after the season, bro.
I needed one word to describe Colorado cornerback Colton Hood. That's playmaker. He's all over the place. Special teams, corner. And with Coach Prime, you might even see him on offense next season. You never know.
And then we lost him, bro. And then we lost him. And then we lost Colton Hood right after that. Ain't gonna hold you. I was sick, bro, because I knew, like, him coming back, I was like, oh, Travis is gone. That's our number one corner. And then he cut. Did a scouting report on Georgia Tech last season before we even played Georgia Tech. I talked about who we needed to, who was they highlighted players and who we had to watch. They still came out and gave us belt first game of the season. It was crazy.
This young man in space because he is elusive and he does not go down. And let's take a look at the tape. He broke his ankles, steps back. Yes, sir. Colorado, we do not need that on the 30th. So let's bring our tackling game. Coach Rob Livingston, let's put together a playbook that's going to keep this young man.
Lost that game. Easy work. Ain't gonna hold you. So, yeah, I'm just kind of looking back on last season, bro, and how things have transpired. You could just look at the timeline and basically see how things transpired, right? So we are basically getting ready for the this is the hiring. Marshall Faulk got hired right here. Shiloh, them are still in the Shrine Bowl. You can basically see how this got covered. Okay, Marshall Faulk got hired. Bet. Marshall, we're still in the Shrine Bowl here. LeJontay Wester cooking at the Shrine. Then Coach Damian Lewis. Who remember Damian Lewis used to be real? I think we could have used Damian Lewis this year, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Seton gets so much. Oh yeah, not for sure. Yeah, that's what I want to look at. Hold on, my bad. See, I got lost, bro. I was talking about Seton. There it is. Let me see. There it is, right here. Let's go.
Fear in Boulder right now is real. Our All-Pro offensive lineman Jordan Seton is being tempted with massive record-breaking NIL offers right now.
Bro.
We're talking.
Hold on. All right, so he may stay all 4 years. He understands the game. Coach Prime got him. Chill, my boy. He's gone. Quiet as kept. Jordan is making more than anyone else on the team. We know the fear is real for you. Coach Prime doesn't have to keep Jordan. He understands the games because Coach Prime is the game. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm just going over Tennessee offered him the bag out of high school. He knows who he is. As long as he stays healthy and happy, he ain't going nowhere. He is the big man on campus. Why didn't Travis leave? He hit the portal. Jordan is genuine and committed to his beliefs, conscience, and loyalty to being great and coached by great, not money. He and Juju are the cornerstone of Colorado and are tough, strong, and with character. He's in the portal. Not to be like that, but I'm just saying, I said it, and then it was just like, bro, 528 comments, and 500 of them was like, bro, what is you talking about? He ain't going nowhere, bro. You tripping. If you want here, you want here. It ain't no hard feelings, but I was just like, bro, I know what I seen. I know what my eyes told me, bro. Like, he sat out them last 3 games. He's out of here. He's already in a great situation. Prime in Colorado has always been good to him. Plus, he's going to get a bigger bag this year, and then he's going to be a first-round pick where the real money is at. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just reading these comments, bro. It's taking me down memory lane real quick. He cut from the same cloth as Travis and Shador. He's not going anywhere. Bet. In the portal. Not to be like that. I didn't want him to leave, but I'm just saying. This dude knew what's up. He said, Buffs fan, brace yourself because Seton is as good as gone. Right now, he's just checking his bags and checking them twice. Facts. I mean, and that's okay because it's college football. That's what he's supposed to do. We talking about his career. Man, that boy ain't going nowhere. Too much love for the Buffs, Shador and Prime. All right. He gone. LSU. Just saying. Jordan doesn't need to go. He doesn't need to go anywhere. Let me see. I'm just going through some of these comments, bro, because they was wicked. Let me see. Fear, Seton isn't going anywhere. The first offer was 10, and he's still here. Just my guess, and I could be wrong. Dude passed up a bigger offer twice, might not again. For some, it's deeper than the money. He talked about playing for a coach that looked like him. We will see if things changes. They changed. That coach is white as hell, and he looks nothing like Coach Prime. Facts. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just looking for some of the wicked ones, bro. Give me a second, bro, because this is crazy. Let me see. Better make that money now. Fear confirmed. Nah, he not going anywhere. Shador and Prime took care of him when he first went to see you, and he seemed like a pretty loyal guy. Those guys just gifted him a Rolls Royce. I hope he gave it back. For sure. Personal brand. Nah, so you're going to see, so yeah, if you're going to be a content creator, bro, you got to get used to engage in your comments and don't take it personal and respect everybody's opinion, but stand on business when you know you was right too. Like, yeah, stand on business, bro. Like, stand on business. Seton is a real one. You can tell by his demeanor he's as loyal as they come. If anything, he's trying to recruit some more dogs to come to see you. I agree with you, brother, but he cut on us. He dipped. Portal. Jordan is recruiting. He's fine. Do you think they just started offering? He's out of here, buddy. Like, you know what I mean? So you're gonna let me see. Let me see real quick. He's not tempted. He's not going nowhere. He has the money now. It's about keeping family, friends to grow and continue the ends is still NFL. He will still be a first-round pick. Let's go, Jordan Seton. I wanted to keep him too, Auntie. You feel me? So just get if you start your channel, bro, just know like you're gonna have comments, right? Respond to them and stand on business. You know what I mean? If it's right, it's right. Hold on. Oh, let me see. That was a good one right there. Let me see. What did he say? How would it be a failure, and how is Coach Prime fault? If so, if it's as true as you're making it seems, Coach Prime would tell him himself to go get that money. The way you gassing it up be so crazy. What did I gas up? I said Jordan Seaton is being highly recruited in the transfer portal. Yeah. So back to the channel, bro. So yeah, I appreciate everybody being here for sure. If you're thinking about starting a channel, right? Just want to give you like, just showing you like the day I started versus where we're at now. Just continue to grind. Started on January 6, 2025. Almost at 4 million views. And I still work today like it's January 6th, bro. That's the type of grind you got to have. Work every day like it's your first video. Continue to get up. And if you want something, just be passionate about it. And engage, bro. Like at first, I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't even gonna show my face. I was trying to do like faceless. Content and stuff. But it don't really work. Sometimes people want to actually, you feel me, engage and see what you're talking about. Let me see here. My bad. See, bro. And then sometimes my live be shutting off. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. My bad. That's not what I was looking for right there. That's somewhere. There we go. Yeah. So again, you guys have probably seen this before too, but I spent a lot of money on. I mean, not a lot of money, but spent a lot of time on this. So it's important to understand, like with Box Davis taking over as the director of player personnel, he didn't do bad. He did not do bad this season, bro. He did not do bad at all from a recruiting standpoint, from a achievement. We just got the top. He was the number 27 ranked wide receiver in the portal. But Danny Scudero, production-wise, 88 passes for 1,291 yards and 10 touchdowns. He could have declared for the draft this season, but if you look what happened with Nick Nash last season, Nick Nash, he was at San Jose State. He went crazy. Same, almost similar numbers as Danny Scudero, but right now, he didn't get drafted. He got signed to the practice squad, and he just signed with the Redskins right now. So Danny Scudero just saying, hey, sometimes GMs will look at what you did at an FCS level, and they'll still take a guy with Power 4 or Power 5 numbers, and they might have less numbers than you, but they'll draft them. Think Jimmy Horn Jr., right? Jimmy Horn Jr. didn't have no numbers like this. Not at all. No 88 catches, 1,291 yards. Think nothing close in his career at Colorado. To be real, he might have cleared 1,000, maybe, but he did it at a Power 4 level. Then he ran a 4.4. Then he went crazy. So Danny Scudero coming over to Colorado is not only to help us, but to boost his draft stock. Because this looks cool. They just going to put that little asterisk next to it because it was at, it's at San Jose State. It's not at a Power 4 conference. So now you come up here, they don't even need to see this amount of production. They see 88 for 1,291 for sure. You getting drafted if you run your 40 and everything. But for him, it was more so like he needs to come to a Power 4 conference to be able to do it. Damian Henderson, this is about opportunity for him. This is about coming over with Brendan Marion and being able to see an opportunity. Number one, Brendan Marion sees the potential in him for what he did at an FCS level. But number two, he knows the system. He can help get the other backs acclimated. So that's what we got. Damian Henderson is all upside. Damian Henderson, if you come to a Power 4 conference, you can run for 500 yards here, 5 touchdowns. You feel me? It looks good for him, right? So each one of our portal guys that we got this season, Cam Perry, another guy, 43 receptions for 976 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaging 22.7. Scouts are going to say, yeah, but at Miami, Ohio, in the MAC, right? So Cam Perry says, cool. I'll go over to Colorado. I'm going to compete. He believes he can start. He knows he can hoop. But this is also about they want to get there. All these guys have aspirations. Number one, they should have came over to turn Colorado around. Pause. That should have been their number one priority. They came over here because they seen what happened with Prime in the program, and they want to be the group that changes the group around. But number two, It's about boosting their NFL draft stock. And what's a better way to do it than in a Power 4 conference? You feel me? Appreciate you guys being in here too. If you can hit the thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Hit the hype button on this video too. It helps get it out in the algorithm, let everybody see. Yamil Talib, not a come on, bro. Yamil Talib, not a very known guy out of the portal, but you know, his uncle has great ties with Coach Prime. You know, they took a look at him. He's definitely a developmental project, but he's hungry. So he goes to our depth group, hungry. Lamont Lester Jr., right? Coming over from Monmouth. Oh, bro. Went crazy as a true freshman, though. 9.5 sacks, earning all freshman, All-American, and conference defensive rookie of the year. He's not a developmental project. He's going to compete to be a starter, right? So these are the type of guys that Box Davis and Coach Prime and Coach Marion and Livingston, you know, so now we're seeing that first group of the new player personnel director of recruiting. We're seeing their first group. This is that first group. So I'm really eager to see how they do and how they produce this year, because the stars and the ratings look just like last year. Let's just keep it real on this channel. The stars and the rating look, so the difference is going to be the type of player they are, their work ethic, and the scheme. Because I mean, some of these, I'm not saying all, but some of these guys, it looks like the players from last year. Jock Will Smith, another guy, upside, can only benefit from this. If he come here, he cracks the rotation. He knows the Sacramento State offensive running game. He had to pause that. He knows the running game. He can teach the other running backs the offense. But then again, he was one of our early signees. And then after that, we got Richard Young. After that, we signed Cam Newton. So in the portal, a good program is going to tell you, hey, you're coming in to compete, and we got guys coming in here after you. Now, what I've heard has been done before, what I've heard people have done, and this is crazy. They've told people, I can't put no name on this, but it's happening in college football. You're our guy. We're rocking with you. They get you to sign, they get you to commit, they get you to sign all your papers to where you can't decommit, and then now they bring in 4 more people at your position. Crazy work, bro. College football gets grimy sometimes, bro. The X's and O's, the paperwork. That's why the transfer portal is so crucial, because there's millions of, bro, I want to call them horror stories of committing to a school, them getting promised this, and that. You're going to start this and that, and they go and sign a 5-star at their position right after they sign on the dotted line. Happened all the time, still is happening. The difference is finding a program that their recruiting staff is 100 with you. Your position coach is 100 with you. The head coach is 100 with you. Like, hey, you're not the only guy we got coming in. Boston or Kamara, edge coming in. I got 3 more edge coming in. This is a competition. We're looking to rebuild depth. I can't promise you nothing, but an opportunity. That's it, to work hard. But there's some of them coaches, fugazi, bruh. Some of them coaches be the real, what they call them, janky promoters, bro. They'll get you to commit. You'll have more money on the table. You'll have more opportunity on the table, and you'll really commit, and they'll just bring in 5 other players as your position. I'm not saying that's not what they're supposed to do, but they don't tell you that off the rip. You feel me? They lure you in. They show you a good time. They host you, not knowing they got 3 other players coming tomorrow at your position. But they telling you, oh, yeah, you're our guy. We're going to get you. You're in here. Happens all the time. Not saying that's what happens at CU, but it happens all the time in a lot of different places. That's why you see so many kids that get buried in the depth chart. Then mentally, going back to what you talked about with having a team psychologist, you get down on yourself. You think about, man, I walked away from this opportunity, this amount of money. You feel me? I left this on the table. So looking at this transfer portal in particular, we got some good. I say that to say this is the first group under our new director of personnel, especially the high school guys, because he already was in charge of the high school recruiting from 24 to 25. But now you pair that with 2026. You got Brendan Marion overseeing it too, especially on the offensive end. I think we're in good hands. Great tape. Nate Mitchell coming over, another guy. Great. This is great numbers for. This is great numbers from an NFL draft standpoint. It's just this school, right? It's just all conference. New Mexico State. Not saying that those guys aren't some of the most successful guys in the league, but they understand if you do it at a Power 4 level, it boosts your draft stock even higher, right? 8 tackles for loss, 7 sacks. Again, was this North Dakota State? You feel me? North Dakota State, they want to see 25 TFLs, double-digit sacks. So if he can go to a Power 5 school and get that up, it's only better, right? So I think that's a good place to end it right there. We're going to be back on tonight at 6:30. I just wanted to come on and chop it up with y'all and see what was good. What's up, New Mexico State Pipeline? Facts. We got Tyler Martinez, Nathan Mitchell, and then we got Edgar Christensen, right? Those are our 3 New Mexico State. Yeah, that is we is lining that up right now. We have the IMG. I hope we still have the IMG high school to Colorado. I mean, we just got the receiver from IMG, but I mean, Seton leaving. I hope that doesn't sever our ties with IMG, to keep it real. But yeah, appreciate y'all, bro. That was about an hour for me right now. I'm about to get ready for tonight. Polynesian Pipeline as well. Pause that, but yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Too much. Polynesian Pipeline was crazy, but that's a fact though. We do have the Polynesian Pipeline, but I ain't gonna hold you. That was wicked. Hold on. Did anybody drop before we get out of here? Is there any recent people come out? Anybody? Let's see. Before we leave here, I don't want no video to come on that we didn't cover. We can go live and react right now. The Polynesian Pipeline was wicked. Not gonna hold you. That's crazy. Nah, it looks like we're good on that right now. Ronald Coleman autobiography coming soon. Hey, where is Ronald Coleman, bro? Did he sign anywhere? Did Ronald Coleman sign anywhere? Lil Bucket, you still on the mod? Is that automatic now? When we go live, does it automatically make you the mod? Let me know, bro. Which states backstab Buffs to the transfer portal the most? Georgia, Florida, or Texas? He went to USC. Oh, God bless him, bro. Yeah, hopefully get some burn up there. Which states? Are you talking about players who backed out of the transfer portal? Who like players who were gonna commit? Oh, are you talking about players who grabbed our players out of the portal? Let me see. Oh, that's a good question, Keith. That's a good question. I'll probably have to say Georgia. Are you meaning players that got took out of the transfer portal, or what do you mean specifically by that? Let me know. Yeah, let me know specifically what you mean by that. I'll be able to tell you better. But all right, that looks like a good place to end it right there. I'll be back on around 6:37 tonight. I got something cooking for you. I appreciate everybody. If you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up. I'll be back on in a minute. I'm also going to drop some more videos too. I've been live streaming a lot, but I'm going to get back to dropping some of my videos as well. So I'll tap back in with y'all around 6:37. Appreciate everybody being here as always, bro. Say no more.